Hi everyone, good evening. I hope we're all well. Ooh, I'm a little bit chilly in my garage. I've got my heater on down near my feet. So I've got a few minutes before I get started. I just thought I'd come on now, give everyone a chance to sort of get logged in and get set up. Just make sure my phone's on silent. There we go. Nice. Hi Sam. Right, so just make sure I can see this. You can see me okay from here. Okay, so tonight we're just going to work through a little bit of mobility work to start with. Not too much, and then hi Mum. And then we're going to do a couple of rounds of sun salutations, which is just basically breath and movement put together. I'm going to get the heart rate up a little bit as well, get us nice and warm. I haven't really put how many rounds we'll do. I said 2 because it'll be sort of technically 1 on each side, and then we'll just see how we're feeling, what time it is. And then after that, I'm going to work into some static stretches. I'm going to hold them for a minute each. So we're going to hold them for quite a while, because if you're anything like me, especially in lockdown, more so doing home workouts, I kind of rush off at the end. I'm like, yeah, great workout, and then I'm off. Or I'll just do a little quad stretch, a little shoulder stretch, and kind of suffering for it a little bit now really. My hips are really tight at the front, and then my inner thighs, you do when you're like, should have known better. So yeah, we're going to hold some stretches at the end for a minute each, so quite a while. And I've just picked some stretches really that will target common tight areas, which tend to be in people: hamstrings, hips, yeah, sort of the 2 main ones I come across anyway with my clients. Did you know as well, over 85% of people can't touch the toes? I did not know that. So if you can touch your toes, well done. Hi Sarah. So yeah. I think for me as well, because I normally teach body balance 4 times a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 times a week now, it was 4, 3 times a week, and that's all a mixture of strength and flexibility training, and then now I'm only teaching it once a week. I can really tell the difference, and like I said, I don't make the time to do stretches myself at home, and I know I should. So you might be the same, or you might be a religious stretcher. You might stretch all the time. Good for you if you do. Hey Sophie! But yeah, it's definitely something we could probably all make more time for though, right? I know I'm on for that. So what time is it? 1 minute to go, and then we'll get started. So I'll just say a quick disclaimer before we get started. Obviously you participate in this video in exercise at your own risk, and I do not own the rights to the music. And we'll get started. Okay, so pregnancies as well. This is safe if you're if you're going through a health pregnancy and you've had the all clear to exercise by the GP or your midwife. If you are pregnant and participating today, I just recommend that you just let me know really quickly before we start, just so I can guide you a little bit more within certain stretches. If not, we'll get started because it's 7 o'clock. I've been looking forward to this all day, thinking about how tight my hips are, and I get to stretch them out with you guys tonight. So should I use just a little bit of background music on? Hey Sophie, if that's alright with you. I know some people like to stretch in silence, that's all. Cool, alright, let's get started then guys. So, down onto the floor we're going to start, and we're going to start in child pose. Let me bring my heater closer, but I don't want it on the camera, there we go. Okay, so you're going to come in down into child pose. So we're going to take a wide knee child pose. Shuffle the knees wider than the hips. Make sure your big toes are together. Press your hips back over your heels and just let your upper body relax down to the ground. Reaching through your fingers, spreading them onto the floor. And in this position, it should feel really relaxing through the spine, the hips. And you should feel a nice stretch in the side of your back as well. And I just like to take a couple of nice deep inhales and exhalations here, just to really relax my body down. I don't know about you, but this is a position I could spend a lot of time in. It makes me feel so sleepy, does it you? And if you suffer with back pain or anything like that, it's just such a relaxing position to put yourself in, just to get that relief. It makes you not want to come out of it though. Okay, we're gonna thread the needle now guys. So you have one arm under the other, bring the other hand in for a little bit more support. Relax your shoulder and your ear down onto the ground. And again, just try and relax, breathe. This is a really good spinal rotation to increase flexibility and mobility in your spine, especially in the upper back, if that's where it focuses on. A lot of people can be quite tight in the upper back, especially if you sat at a desk or if you drive a lot. Hairdressers as well tend to be a little tight in the upper back there. Again, this should feel quite relaxing, but you also might feel the muscles just getting a nice little stretch as you relax there. And then just switch sides. So other hand comes under, shoulder and head relaxes down. And bring the other arm in a little closer for support. Inhale deeply through your nose. And as you exhale, just see if you can relax your body down a little more. Okay, we're going to come back to the other side, but this time we're going to move within the pose. So bring yourself round to the other side. You're going to do this 4 times. You're going to reach as far as you can, and then you're going to reach and open the other way. Try and keep the hips level as you open up, and really think about pressing that shoulder blade back and take your eye gaze high. So I'll just let you go whenever you're ready. Obviously I can't see you, so we're in for 4 repetitions on this side. So I recommend breathing in as you lift and rotate, feel open, and exhale as you come in. Once you've done 4 at your own pace with your own breath, you can just simply change sides. So, other way. Inhale and open. Exhale and twist. I've just got a couple more on this side to go. Just take time with it and really think about your breath as you move. And that's it for me. Alright. Nice. Okay, so our next move is on all fours still. So make sure your wrists are directly underneath the shoulders, knees are directly underneath your hips. And we're going to take to a cat-cow. So you may or may not have done this before, so I'll just show you before we move. You're going to start with a big out breath and you're going to round the back to the ceiling. Okay, so I want you to tuck your tailbone under, tuck your chin in, and really think about pressing your back up, yeah? This is cat. From here, you're going to let your chest lift and then your hips lift and your eyes into cow. We're going to go for 4 with your own breath. So whenever you're ready, take a breath in. And as you exhale, round the back. As far as you can, tuck the chin right under. And then inhale to cow. Really think about moving your hips, okay, so they're up, tilted up. And then now you want to tilt them under. If you're quite tight in your back, like myself, especially the upper back, upper mid back, this one should feel really nice. Again, we're just aiming for 4. Can't remember if I've done 3 or 4. You'll see that I often lose count. I'm going to do one more because it just feels nice. When you've finished, come to a nice long neutral spine. And take your eye gaze over one shoulder, trying to look towards your foot. You might not be able to see it, that's fine, but look for it. And then look the other way. Back to the other side, looking right over your shoulder. And again, changing sides. Alright, back to the middle. Okay, from this position, from your all fours position, tuck your toes under and you're going to pop yourself up to a downward facing dog. So your hips lift towards the sky. So your hands should already be shoulder width, feet hip width, and your heels don't have to touch the floor, don't worry. You can bend your knees here if a lot or a little. It is up to you, it's your body, whatever feels good. But just really think about lifting the hips towards the sky. From here, just start to walk your feet down towards the ground, so like you're pedaling. So we get a nice stretch in the calves, yeah? Maybe a little in the hamstring too. You just keep that going for a few more. And remember to breathe in that position as well. Don't hold the breath. From here, I want you to walk your feet towards your hands, nice and steady, nice little steps. And you're going to plant the feet hip width apart, and you're going to relax your head towards the ground into a forward fold. So again, you can take a knee bend here if you need to. Aiming to get the chest towards the thighs, and just let that upper body become heavy. It's a really good simple stretch for the hamstrings here, but also should feel nice and releasing for the spine and the neck. Again, just a couple of breaths in and out in this position. Alright, roll yourself slowly up to standing. Take your arms above your head. Let them touch. And as you exhale, take a side bend one way. Let the hips stay where they are. So you stretch all down the side of your body. Inhale yourself back to the centre. Exhale the other way. 2 more a little bit quicker now. So inhale to the middle. Exhale over. Inhale to the middle. And exhale over. Back to the middle. And relax your arms down by your sides. Well done. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit more mobile, a little warmer hopefully. It's surprising really, isn't it? So now I'm going to take you through our yoga breath flow. I'm going to show you the sequence first, okay, and then we're going to do it together using our own breath with our own flow, our own timing. So we might all be moving slightly differently. I don't know because I can't see you. Okay, so I'll show you it quickly first. You're going to start in mountain pose. So feet hip width apart, standing up nice and tall, shoulder blades back, chin in. You're going to take a nice deep in breath to extended mountain pose. And then you're going to breathe out to forward fold. From here, you're going to take one leg behind you, keep the heel lifted. And then as you rise, lift the arms above your head into a yoga lunge. There we go. Then we're going to touch down, step back to down dog. And then you're going to roll forward into a plank. You can drop the knees here if you need. Lowering down halfway. And then you're going to rise to up dog or baby cobra, you choose, high or low. If you're pregnant here, please just choose the cat-cow option. That is also fine. Then you're going to push all the way back to down dog. Then you're going to walk your feet in to forward fold. And that's the sequence. Alright, should we do it together? So remember, feet hip width apart. Mountain pose, standing nice and tall. Think about really good, straight, long posture. Inhale your arms above your head to extended mountain pose. And then exhale your way down to a forward fold, bending the knees slightly. Inhale as you step one leg behind. And exhale just to see if that front knee is over your ankle. From here, keep the back heel lifted. Breathe in, lift the arms above the head. And breathe out, relax your shoulders down. Well done. Breathe in as you bring your arms down to the ground. And then breathe out as you press back to your down dog. Ready for that plank, yeah? So inhale, chin in, roll the body forward, shoulders come over wrists. Drop the knees if you need to. And exhale, lower the body halfway down. Okay, so it's like a slow press up. From here, breathe in all the way to up dog. Show you from the side as well. So this is up dog, squeezing the bum, lifting your eyes, or you can be on the ground here for baby cobra. Breathing out again as you push back to down dog. Take a nice deep breath in. Slowly exhale as you walk your feet in. Alright, let's do that again. So big breath in, lift your arms above your head, extended mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Other leg steps back this time. Taking a nice deep breath in as you do it. And then breathe out to really drop the hips and lift the chest. Alright, then we inhale as we lift. Squeeze the bum, reach tall. And exhale just to see if you can drop a little bit lower. Inhale, hands to floor. Exhale, down dog. Ready for that plank again, yes? So squeeze your bum, bracing the abdominals. Inhale your weight forward, shoulders above the wrists. Knees or toes, exhale and lower slowly. Inhale to baby cobra or up dog. Squeeze your bum. And exhale all the way back to down dog. Breath in. And a breath out as your feet come to your hands. Oh, alright, let's do it again. Big breath in, lift. Breath out, forward fold. Other side, breath in as you step back. And a breath out to drop the hips, but lift your eye gaze. Inhale, lift your upper body high. Exhale, squeeze your bum and a big reach. Whoa, wobbly. Inhale, touch down. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, tuck the chin, roll forward to plank. Knees or toes. Exhale and lower. Inhale, lift a baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathing in. Breathe out as your feet come to your hands, and we've got one more round. Alright, so with your own breath, your own flow, off you go. Extended mountain to forward fold. We lunge, nice and low, and then find height through the upper body. Touch your hands down, down dog, and plank. Slowly down to crocodile, and then lifting to up dog or cobra. Pushing back the down dog, and bringing the feet in to your hands. And just take a moment in your forward fold. You might like to move around a little, just side to side maybe. Alright, roll yourself up to standing. So that was just a nice, simple breath and movement flow. Hope you enjoyed it. It's always harder than it looks as well, isn't it? Especially in a plank and an up dog, you should feel a lot in your shoulders as well. Alright, come down onto the floor. We're going to hold some static stretches now. Let me get my timer ready because I'm actually going to time it. You see, I found this a really useful thing as well. I'm never one for like timing my stretches. I'll just stretch, but it's not line of Emily. Yes, to really sort of progress and work on your flexibility, you want to hold them for at least a minute, okay? So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to hold for a minute. We're going to start, actually, in a seated half forward fold. So one leg comes in, one leg is out. Shuffle the butt back slightly. And all you're going to do is take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, just walk your hands down the leg or on the side of the floor, on the floor. And then once you feel that point of tension, just hold it there, okay? I'll set the timer going from now. So you should be at a point where you feel like you can't go anymore, okay? And then from that point, breathe in through your nose. And exhale. And on the exhale, just see if you can come a little further down. Alright, I'm just going to have a look here. Ah, thank you, Sam. Alright, halfway. So the reason we say a minute, especially to improve flexibility, is that first 30 seconds in a stretch, your muscles are probably just still kind of recovering from the workout. They're not really in the stretch yet. In that first 30 seconds, they probably still feel like you're going to work them out. So to get past that, you need to hold it for that little bit longer. And it's that last 30 seconds that counts the most. So that's a minute. It's not that long really, is it? So I was surprised when I started timing my stretches. Like, I must have been holding them for like 10 seconds. Okay, so let's switch sides. So other foot comes in, other foot comes out. Shuffle the butt back. This just allows the pelvis to tilt forward slightly. You breathe in. Breathe out as you come down, and I'm going to press the timer to go. So like we did on the other side, constantly keep your breath flowing. And on your out breath, that's when you're just trying to just let go of a little bit of tightness every time you breathe out. And by the end of the minute, you might have your nose on your knee, you never know. But these are all something that, you know, you can incorporate into your current fitness routine, and it may only take an extra 5 minutes at the end of your workout. Focus on muscles that you've just worked. So if you've done an upper body session, stretch the chest, shoulders, triceps, upper back, yeah. Lower body, obviously hamstring, glutes, calves, etc., hips. Or even if you haven't done a workout, you know, even if you just, on a day-to-day basis, took some stretches in there. And again, that's a minute. Well done. You can come back up now. What's our next one? Oh yeah, inner thigh. That's quite often a very tight area, okay? So legs are going to go as wide as you can get them while still feeling kind of comfortable. If you're really tight here, you can keep a little knee bend if that's more comfortable. But then what I've just done there, pick up your butt and just shuffle it back slightly. Again, this is just going to tilt the pelvis forward because we're going to come forward. So like I said, bent or straight legs. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, walk forward. And I'll press start. And you're just going to hold it at that point where you know you can't go any further forward. But again, just really think about where you feel it. So I really feel it here. I'm really tight right in there. So when I breathe, I'm directing my breath to around that area. So when I let it go, I feel like my muscles are relaxing, yeah? Halfway there. Has anyone got their head on the floor yet? They'll be commenting and let us know. A lot of people can go flat, can't they? Don't worry if you're still upright though, that's absolutely fine. As long as if you can feel it. Alright, stop there. Well done. It's another minute. Ooh, walk the hands in. Alright, we're going to stretch out the front of the thighs here, the quads. We're going to do this in a lying position, okay? So quite often it's a standing quad stretch where you pick your foot up. So want to lay on your belly. If you are pregnant or you just don't like laying on your belly, you can do this one on your side. So exactly the same way as we're going to do it on our fronts, but you do it on your side. Otherwise, lay on your belly. One arm forward. Pick up your ankle, okay? So try not to hold your foot because you're going to point the foot naturally if you hold it, okay? So I want you to hold your ankle. And then I want you to think about keeping your knees close together. Okay, so we're not lifting the thigh off the floor like bow pose. And then from here, squeeze your bum, so you're pressing your hips into the floor, and then bring that heel towards your glute. Now I know a lot of people might not even be able to grab the foot, so an option here is to grab your Lionize Life resistance band. You can wrap it around your foot, like so. Hold your hand up and bring your foot in this way, okay? You're going to hold it there for a minute, so sorry guys if you're already there, but the minute's started now. So the aim, you want to keep your head relaxed, knees closed, press your hips down, and just keep pulling that heel towards your bum. Like I say, you can use your resistance band to help you pull that leg in, or you can just hold it with your foot if you can get it, that's fine. See, this is another good thing for the resistance bands, especially the long ones. For that kind of stretch where a lot of people can't reach the foot, it's amazing because they still get the stretch, but you just hold the foot onto the resistance band and pull it in that way. You can also use it for the hamstring stretches, which we're going to do later on our backs with the feet in the air, and that feels amazing. Even if you can reach your foot, sometimes it's just more comfortable to use the band anyway. Sometimes I do in the hamstring stretch when I'm laid back. Alright, stop there. Gonna change sides. So onto the other side, pick up your other foot, knees closed, don't let it come out to the side. Relax your upper body and your head down. Press go, there we go. Alright, so a minute on this side now guys. Squeeze your bum, so you're pressing your hips into the ground. You don't have to lift the thigh off the floor. We're just focusing on that deep quadricep stretch. Like I said, you can use the band again if you want to, just to help pull that leg in. How's that quad feeling? So would you admit that you don't hold a stretches for long enough? I would. I do. I mean, I don't hold my stretches for long enough. I mean, up until now. Alright, stop there, let go of the leg, well done. I think as well, a lot of people might find it boring because it's not like go, 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 but what's the point in being go, 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 you know, all the time? At the end of the day, you're going to make your muscles so tight, and then something's going to happen, like an injury, you know, rather than just stretching as well as being go, go, go. You can do both. It's the best of both worlds. Alright, so now we're going to try something called a half lotus to stretch a very tightly common area of the hip, normally into the outside of the hips and the side of the glutes here. So, we're starting cross-legged. Have one leg in front, alright, so I've got my left leg in front. It can stay there on the floor, or if you can't feel anything like myself, you can bring it up to the calf or up onto your knee. Alright, so you choose the option that suits you. Now some of you out there might be like this, with the knee up. That shows you really tight in your hips, okay? So I want you to take your foot onto the floor and work on pushing the knee down, as well as keeping your butt on the floor. Because what will happen is if you tighten your legs up here, you'll find that you'll be hiking your hip up at one side there. So just choose the option that works for you. When you're there, if you're really, really uncomfortable sitting cross-legged, you can also straight out that other leg and do it in the same way, okay? Lots of options there. Again, from here, take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to walk forward again. Only ever so slightly, just enough so you feel that stretch intensify all down the outside of your hip. We're going to hold here for a minute. The time is already going. So again, just breathe your way into it, okay? You've got a good 40 seconds left. So nice deep breaths in through the nose. Breathing out, see if we can let go and come further down. "15 seconds left." Continue that breath. And just keep seeing if you can get a little further down whilst keeping your bum on the ground. And time. Well done. Walk your hands in. Nice and steady. You can change sides. Other foot comes in front. Remember your options. You can leave it on the floor, calf, or up on the knee here. Alright, so pressing the knee towards the floor, keeping your butt on the ground equally. Take a big breath in. Breathe out, coming forward. Again, just stop at that point there. It feels enough. It's the good thing about when you're here for a minute. You can work your way down, you don't have to go straight in there. So why do people get quite tight muscles? So there's many reasons really. I mean, you can have medical issues that cause imbalance within the body, making something tighter and something looser across the body. You might be overtraining, so you might be overtraining at one training style. For example, you might be doing loads of running and nothing else. Or you just simply might not move enough or stretch enough. You know, there's lots and lots of different things why people can be quite unflexible, is that a word? Walk on in. Alright, we're going to stretch the front of your hips now. So one leg steps forward. While you're here, let me just go on the side. So you want to think about really squeezing your bum, okay? So as you come down, squeeze your bum. So it's almost like you're pushing your hip forward, okay? So you don't have to come all the way down, okay? You're going to arch your back if you do that. So squeeze your bum really hard until you get that stretch here. And you can come down a little bit if you need to. And again, you're just going to hold that there. If you need to, you can go near the wall. And you can hold on to the wall if you feel like that gives you more support. But just keep pushing this hip forward, trying to keep them level there. Squeeze the bum. You hopefully should feel that all down the front of the hip. Again, a really commonly tight area here, all down the hip flexor and the psoas muscles. That's really, really long muscle that runs from kind of like above the hip to around the knee. That can get very tight. Again, it can get tight quite easily though, but it's just so it is simple and easy to stretch. It's just that if you do it or not. This is one that I need to do more of. Absolutely, which I have been recently. I'm gonna pay the price for it first, don't you? Alright, relax, we'll change sides, okay? So other side, other leg comes forward. And remember, you can use the wall if you need to. Squeeze the bum, like you're pushing your hip forward. Relax into it a little, so you can feel it. And away we go. So again, just breathe, even though we are squeezing the bum and it might feel quite intense, and it does for me. Still continue that breath flow. It's quite tempting just to hold the breath in it when you stretch. 20 seconds left. Just got one more stretch to do after this and then we're done. And relax. Oh, damn. So when you get up, you should hopefully feel quite loose. Alright, we're going to stretch just a couple for the upper body now. So it's just a nice simple chest stretch. I'm going to stay seated for this, so I'm just going to normally sit down. We're going to just literally clasp our hands behind, lift the chest, slide the shoulder blades back and down. If you don't want to clasp your hands, hands to the lower back is fine, but just really draw the elbows in. Away you go. So while you're here in this chest stretch position, I want you to take a look over your left shoulder. And I want you to take your eye gaze up slightly. And then rotate your head so it's in the middle, but you're looking up. Alright, then look to your right, looking high. And then look down towards your armpit. Keep the chin on the chest, looking down. Now take your eye gaze back to your right armpit. And eye gaze up to the right. Up to the ceiling. To the left. Down to the left armpit. Chin on chest, look down. And then neutral neck, looking forward. Unclasp your hands, come out of that chest stretch. Well done. Alright, so that was our first stretch and flow class. I hope you enjoyed it. A nice little bit of mobility work at the start, yoga breath flow in the middle, and then some long static stretches at the end. Like I say, you can stretch with your long resistance band if you've got one. Really handy for that. The last stretch I was going to show you, but we're going to end it there, but I'll just show you how to use your batten. Again, you just put it around your foot. You might have done it before, to be fair. Again, you just lay on your back and bring your leg in like so. Even though I can hold my leg as I pull it in, I just still find it much more comfortable. I find you can get a really deeper stretch in there as well. So well done guys, thank you for joining me. So don't forget to follow Lionize page to keep up with Fit February. She's got workouts and goals and things set for every single day, which is absolutely awesome to keep everybody on track. What day are we on now? It's Friday, yes. So on Sunday you've got HIIT steps at 9, but then if you wanted to join me for a bar inspired strength workout after it at 10 o'clock, you can. It'll be on my own page though, not the Lionize one. But yeah, stay tuned for all the workouts. Like I say, grab a long band to help you improve your stretching. Honestly, it really will help you prioritise it more as well, because when you know you're not really going to struggle too much with it because you've got something to help you, I think it makes you want to do it a little bit more. Whereas if you think, oh, I'm really not flexible, I don't want to stretch, then you probably won't, but then you're not going to get any more mobile, are you? So, but yeah, any questions or anything, any feedback, please do let us know. And if you're watching this on catch up, guys, comment on it and let us know when you've done it and what you thought, because it'll be saved on Lionize Life Instagram, so you'll be able to catch it at any time. I think that was everything. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. I'm going to go and get a gin now. Did you bring one with you? I didn't. Yeah. Like I say, any questions or anything, please do ask. Oh, you're welcome, Rachel. You're welcome, Mum. Thanks, Claire. Oh, me too, Sam. Absolutely. Like, if you just got up now, I just literally feel like this. Especially through my hips. Oh, this feels so nice in your back. So yeah, guys, thank you for joining me anyway, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye.